Good morning, children. As you are aware, creative writing is a very important part of the Cambridge curriculum. So today we are going to learn or rather revise two important writing skills. The first is speech writing and the second is informal letter writing. I will take up the important points of both these topics with you and then tell you something more about them. So let's begin with speech writing. Now, children, you all are aware that when we talk between or amongst ourselves, we generally use a lot of informal language. Like, I did this, well, so I told him, and many other sorts of slang words or words that are not used in written. When we write a speech, however, we do not use this kind of language. We use a very formal language along with a precise and clear vocabulary. Most of the times, children are not able to write interesting and captivating speech. An important reason for this is that they do not write what they actually think or feel. They mostly write what they think should be there in a speech. However, in order to make your speech interesting, always remember to write what you yourself sincerely think and feel about the topic. There are also some other important points that you need to keep in mind while writing a speech. As I've told you, always introduce yourself first. Like, my name is so and so and I'm here today to talk to you about, and then you can tell about the topic in 1 or 2 lines. Second, make a great opening so that you capture the attention of your audience. You can also begin with a famous quote. However, one important point to remember here is many times in order to use a quote, children just use any quote whether it is relevant to the topic or not. And that's the most common mistake made by students. So always remember, if you need to use a quote, make sure that the quote fits the topic appropriately. Next, remember to structure your speech. Structure your speech means the structure or the way in which you're writing the speech. A speech would normally contain 3 or more than 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph contains the introduction, that is the introduction to yourself as well as the introduction to the topic. The second paragraph is known as the body. This paragraph contains the main content of your topic. You may write the body in 1 or more than 1 paragraph depending upon the size of the speech. The final paragraph will be of conclusion. In this, you will summarize the entire contents of your speech and put it in 1 or 2 lines. I mean that in 1 or 2 lines, you will explain the gist of the speech or your main feelings, or you will wind it up by expressing your opinion very clearly in the last paragraph. Another point to remember while writing a speech is that there should be no grammatical or spelling errors. Most of the times, children lose their marks in spelling errors or grammatical errors. Children, I would like to say that in case you want to use a word in your speech writing, but you're not confident of its spelling, so I would advise you to substitute the word for another word of whose spelling you are confident. You write the speech in the first person. That is, you use I, my, ours, these kind of pronouns in speech. The reason behind a speech is basically the expression of your opinion. So, if you're expressing your opinion, you will use the first person or your personal pronouns while speaking a speech, while narrating or writing a speech. Okay, now hope the speech writing is clear to you. And now I'm going to give you a question as revision. Read the question carefully and write the speech in 100 to 120 words. On your screen, you can now see the format of the informal letter. We generally in Cambridge begin the informal letter with the date. The date is always written in full. That is, no short forms like 7.06. No, you will write it as 7 June 2020. Then in the next line, you will write dear and the name of the person to whom you are sending the letter. And then comes the body of the letter. After the body of the letter, you can sign off with yours or best wishes or with love since it's an informal letter. Now, some important points to keep in mind while writing a letter are: Address the recipient by name whenever possible. Obviously, if you're writing an informal letter, it means you know the person very well. So always write it as dear and then write the name. Rather than dear sister, give a name to the sister. Second, use different paragraph lengths to make the layout more interesting. Different paragraph length means it's not necessary to keep the paragraphs of the same size. The first paragraph can be, since it's an introduction paragraph, can be short in length, just of 2 or 3 lines. The second paragraph can be a bit longer, in which you are writing the main body of the letter or explaining why you have written the letter. Okay, and the next paragraph, the concluding paragraph, can again be of a mid-length paragraph, for example 3 to 4 lines. So if you write different length paragraph, it gives it a better look. It makes the layout more interesting. Next point is, even though you are writing an informal letter, it means you are writing to a person who is known to you, still avoid the use of casual or colloquial language. The reason behind this is, though you may use this language while talking, yet since you are writing this letter to gain marks from the examiner, it is advisable to not use these kind of words, as they lead to cutting off marks. Words like informal words like gals, guys, etc., short forms like won't instead of will not should be avoided. As I had advised you in speech writing also, remember that in letter writing also there should be no grammatical errors or spelling errors. For this, I would tell you to read the letter or the speech or any other creative writing part for that matter again before finally submitting it. Because once we read it again and again, we can find out the mistakes that we have made. Now I want you to attempt the revision question that I have given along with this video. And write the letter keeping in mind the points that I have discussed with you. And when you keep these points in mind and write the letter or the speech, I am sure that you will score better in your exams. So that's all for today, children. Take care. Goodbye.